Monday, Monday, come inside my manhole. Monday, Monday, come inside my manhole. Monday, Monday, come inside my manhole. You'll have fun as long as you come.
Oh, I think you'll really get your rocks off on this week's movie. Will it tell us how to get out of here? It's about your fellow cavemen.
Us? Cavemen? Well, I resent that.
Yeah, we only slept, ate, and shared sweaty man moments in that cave. The movie you're about to watch is called Call for Mr. Caveman, and it's going to teach you about love. So we get to watch hairy caveman sex.
Well, it's about time you showed us something good.
Caveman, I take offense at that word.
And I take offense to the word snub, cause that's just buns spelled backwards, and well, I like me a good set of buns.
Oh look, a few seconds in and we've already seen a few cocks.
Now what's a stenographer?
Well, if he's beating it, it's probably just another word for his dick.
Speaking of which, if he keeps his legs spread like that, we might get to see his.
Meanwhile, Caveman 2 and 3 can't decide if they're inventing rape or consensual sex.
Caveman 1 squeezes out a wet one before he joins in with the threesome.
Looks like he's about to use the ancient roofie on his friend.
Well, it looks like a little bit of well-placed brain damage can put anybody in the mood.
And they go off to have sex in the rocky crags like lecherous mountain goats.
So does that mean wild plus wild equals mild?
Yes, if you put wild men with wild women, you'll get the missionary position.
Whoa, she just put him in the reverse chokeho.
Cavemen have such interesting foreplay.
I agree. It looks like he's rubbing faces on her chin while he kisses her.
What an interesting mustache. I wonder if it will catch on.
If he's anything like the rest of these jerkwads, fuckface would be a better name for him.
Hatchetface is giving us the money shot.
Well, I didn't know cavemen had diapers.
Yes, who'd have thought that paraphilic infantilism would be so widespread in the Stone Age?
Is Hatchetface having a heart attack or busting a nut on that stone slab? I think he got bow-legged from riding a log, alright, just not a sassafras log.
The Stone Age mailman enjoys his job because he gets to get humped by his wheelbarrow.
It looks like Hatchetface has a big ol' salami hanging out of his skirt.
Ooh la la! The mailman's giving us a panty peek.
Well, that got Hatchetface so randy he's blowing kisses at the mailman's rumpus.
And so the mailman returns Hatchetface's affections the only way he knows how, with massive head injuries.
He has so many daughters he needs more powder.
All of that baby making must make him chafe quite a bit down there.
Well, it looks like they're trying to eat the brains of that little boy.
These prehistoric preverts all seem to have choking fetishes.
Yeah, nothing turns them on like a good old-fashioned game of bathe and seek.
I think that about half the punchlines in this revolve around the inherent funniness of violent rapists.
Yeah, nothing funny than seeing a big old brute snapping a bunch of ladies' necks.
Oh, the big guy's jealous because that man's kissing the cave woman instead of him.
Well, I don't even know what's going on now with all that tumbling and shit, but I'm sure their willies are wet.
Yes, it looks like two weasels making whoopee.
Now the loser uplifts his buttocks as a prize to the winner.
Oh, what a pity. After all that foreplay, he goes off with the girl instead.
Well, all four of them cavemen is just putting that man in their hole.
With the way cave people show their love in this, Adorable is more likely to become a punching bag.
Well, don't she look pretty wearing that dead leopard?
Oh look, our hero, the prehistoric Hitler, has returned.
I feel a little weird looking up that Nazi's skirt.
It looks like the mailman has a dead baboon permanently affixed to him.
Well, they must have hypnotized this guy into thinking he was crucified.
I think the girl at the bottom of the screen doesn't know how to use her dildo.
And suddenly Hitler realizes that he hadn't been a dick to anybody yet.
Oh no, the bow-legged mailman is dead, and his lover is so upset he has to readjust the skunk on top of his head.
Damn! Well, he just kicked the Fuhrer in the head and ripped off his girlfriend's thumb and threw it in his face.
Oh no, it's back to more of this creepy foreplay.
I guess they're trying to see who can make themselves a wreck the quickest.
Time for some good old-fashioned jumping nipple butts.
Yeah, I can't tell whether they're trying to fight or fuck each other.
He had to scratch his back with a glass cutter? Well, they must have had to circumcise John Smith with a chainsaw.
Yeah, it looks like John Smith is so strong he has to walk hunched over with a cane.
It looks like they can't decide who they want to strangle.
Ooh, time for some man-on-man action.
This reminds me of a joke. So Hitler, Bluto, and a man wearing a skunk walk into a bar together.
What's the punchline?
They all just fuck.
Well, that's a classic. Well, Hitler and Skunkhead sure do make a cute couple.
Oh look, Skunkhead Salami has the wiggles.
Well, this guy must have taught the Undertaker how to choke slam.
Well then, it looks like it's okay for them to sit up and wiggle their arms.
Oh, you spoke too soon, Steve.
Looks like Bluto just realized he can no longer bend at the elbows.
Nothing like some seizure-inducing flicker to get you in the mood for a little bit of child abuse.
And by fix, I think they mean penetrate.
Well, who'd have thought big old Bluto could do so well?
Oh no, he sees somebody that he hasn't strangled yet.
Well, he gets his little old head beat on a regular basis now, don't he?
Now he's getting humped by a human totem pole.
Damn, he can carry a girl and bathe a man at the same time.
Well, it looks like Hitler and Skunkhead are courageously hiding again.
Yeah, it looks like rather than rescue the girl, they just gonna mosey on inside and shoot to shit.
How sweet, Methuselah just put his hand around Skunkhead's shoulder.
The way these cave people covet violence, I think he's gonna literally give the guy who brings her back her severed hand.
Oh well, a hand job is better than nothing.
So the little boy fetches a rope and all the while Bluto's beating his nipples bloody.
That boy is pretty good. He must play with his rope all the time.
Yep, he's really jerking it.
You know, I was just saying to myself that this could really use some bondage.
Well, that guy looks like he hadn't been able to shit in weeks.
Good thing the boy is smart enough to know that a good spanking is a cure for constipation.
That boy's really reaming him something fierce with that stick.
The life of a caveman was one of constant sexual harassment.
Damn, he won't leave that ass alone for anything.
What is this, the passion of the caveman?
Yeah, this does kinda look like it's turning into a snuff flick.
Yes, I thought the old man said something about rescuing the girl, not beating a man's brains out.
Well, Methuselah's just so happy he's jerking off Skunkhead.
Does that mean that that poor girl has to marry a little kid?
Well, just look at that shit-eating grin.
Do you mean they're actually letting the woman choose who she spends the rest of her days with?
Yeah, it seems a trifle un-caveman-like.
True to her cavewoman instincts, she chooses the most abusive man around.
And it looks like he chooses a man sandwich.
Will he bugger them now, or save them for later?
Well, it looks like he's gonna save them for a little bit of midnight crack later on.
Oh no, it looks like the lion's going to foil his plans and enjoy them first.
Well, that lion better watch his step, cause I think they done expelled their bowels all over the floor.
It's a good thing the lion just wanted to see them naked and throw their clothes up in the air a bit.
Well, it looks like the deeds of Henry Hercules are finally being recognized.
Yes, he gets rewarded with a hoist and a creepy ass grab.
I'll be damned if it ain't no...
Well, did you learn about love?
I didn't learn nothing. The people in this just ran around, did caveman shit.
Yeah, where was all the caveman sex?
I'll test you to see how much you've learned about love. Tell me the difference between your impure human love and the perfect love of my son, Jesus Christ.
What are you even talking about?
Yeah, was Jesus tossing some caveman salad or something?
Looks like you've got a lot to learn about love.